but just to understand that why they are doing this, what they are doing right now, is because they don't want the world to ask these questions. You yourself support terrorism. You yourself mastermind terrorism. You yourself execute transnational killings. And at the same time, without any evidence, you concoct stories. And then on the pretext of those false presumptions, you carry out military aggression against innocent citizens. They are also responsible for transnational killings.
Canadian security agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
The allegations that a representative of a foreign government may have been involved in the killing of a Canadian citizen here in Canada on Canadian soil is not only troubling, but it is completely unacceptable.
This is something we take very seriously. A number of us have raised this directly with the Indian government.
If the BJP administration is actively plotting to kill political opponents in the US and Canada, just imagine what's happening in India itself.
I think very important point that is said by the Australian leadership over there. Just imagine what they are doing inside in India. Once this Pahalgam incident happened, immediately after that, the National Security Council of Pakistan sat down and issued a declaration. What did they say in that declaration? One part of it says that the Indian attempts to inject volatility in the environment along Pakistan's eastern border is aimed at distracting Pakistan's counter-terrorism efforts. Because one of the objectives of this incident is to provide space to the terrorists sponsored by India who are operating along in the western part of the country, whether it's Fitna al-Khawarij or the terrorist groups operating in Balochistan. Because the government of Pakistan, its armed forces, security agencies are on daily basis tightening the noose against this Indian-sponsored terrorism. So one of the objectives is to distract and divert the security agencies, the armed forces, from these counter-terrorist operations. We know it because we have credible intelligence that as this incident happened, in the same time frame, instructions were passed to all the terrorist cells, all the terrorist organizations sponsored and abetted by India to amp their activities in Pakistan, to increase the terrorist acts in Pakistan. And on the night of 25th, 26th April, post-Pahalgam, the largest tashkeel of the Fitna al-Khawarij in the history, it attempted to infiltrate across Afghanistan. More than 100. And 71 of them were killed. Because they came in a hurry, because they were being pushed by the Indian intelligence agencies to go across and do terrorist acts in Pakistan. You can see this engagement and the results of that over here. The largest tashkeel. Now this is again on 25th of April, post-Pahalgam, a terrorist was nabbed in the town of Jhelum in Punjab, Pakistan. And from the material, from his forensic of his mobile, a lot of information came out that he was working